welcome to the Sensory Spa Resort and Casino. My name is Jeremiah, and we are in the High Roller Suite. The minimum buy-in here is $10,000. Will that be okay? Of course, please, by all means, join. And what would you care to buy in for today? $200,000. You know, it's funny. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Many, many moons ago, back when I was, by the way, our green chips are $10,000. So this was 20, 10 and 10, so that is $200,000. $200,000 is, yes? Good, okay, fantastic. I was a car salesman in another life, and I remember a story one time, my fellow associates said that a kid walked on or skateboarded onto the lot one day, and nobody wanted to take him. Eventually one salesperson did, and the kid had like $10,000 in his backpack and bought a car. The moral being, of course, don't judge a book by its cover. Now, are you familiar with the rules of blackjack? Very good. If you have any questions along the way, I'm happy to assist. And your first bet, and may we offer you a beverage of some kind? No, almost literally anything you can imagine. Tequila, of course, we have Herradura, Cazadores, Don Julio, Patron, anything. Patron. Sure, how would you like that? Just a little bit of rocks. Very good. Pardon me, Coral, may we have some Patron on the rocks for our guest? Thank you so very, very much. And my friend, please make your first bet. $10,000. Wonderful. All right, betting $10,000, and best of luck. I'm going to start off with a 3 and a 6 versus our 8. Now, 6 on an 8 simply hit. You could split the 3s, but there's no massive advantage to. So 6 will hit, 6 turns into an 11. Ooh, good card. And let's see if we can get a 10 and 18 though. And you will stand on 18. And we have 17. Congratulations. You won $10,000. Feels good, doesn't it? Same bet, $10,000. Very good, betting $10,000. Yeah, no, I've never gambled this much money in my life. Oh, no, not me. I get too nervous. You have a 12 against a 9. The book recommends you hit. Hitting best of luck, and 12 turns into a 21. Look at that. Delightful. You will, of course, stand. And we are showing a 19, yet again, $20,000 to your name. Very good, very good. May I ask where you're from? Same bet, $10,000. $10,000. May I ask where you're coming from? Oh, that's nice. And are you staying with us here at the hotel? 14, by the way, versus our 8. You are. And are you enjoying your stay? Love to hear that. 14 on an 8. You can go either way. I do recommend hitting, though. Hitting. 14 hits on an 8. 14 becomes a bust. But we had a 17 underneath there. And usually the rule is that whatever card is face down, the guidebook says to assume that it is a 10 card of some kind. It's because there's 4 cards that can be a 10, 10 jack, queen, king. So the odds are in your favor that it's a 10 card. Your bet, please. $10,000 bet. Very good. Betting $10,000 and 5 and 10. Interesting. Versus our 10. Okay, in this case, sometimes you can double down on a 10. However, when I am showing a 10 card, the general guideline is just to simply hit. Yeah, you would hit on anything but a 10. nice. So, hit. Very good. Hitting 10 becomes a 13 against a 10. You are supposed to hit 13 hits and becomes, oh, here we go, 19. 19 will stand, and let's see what we have. 18. Congratulations. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Cole. We do enjoy a little bit of Patron. We do enjoy $10,000 bet. Very, very good betting. 10,000, and we have a 3. And we have a 7 versus our 8. Yet again, standard hit. 7 will hit. 7 becomes a 17. Highly recommend you stand. And 8 turns into an 18. Oh, there you go with the 10 thing. Yeah. Now, the book says once you get to a hard 17 or better, for you, the player, to always stand no matter what. Unless you just have a crazy intuition brewing inside. $10,000, very good. $10,000 bet. And we have a 10. Here we go. That's a little better. And we have an A21. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. And we have a 9, but it doesn't matter. So that is 10,000, but it pays out 3 to 2, which is your bet plus half your bet. So $15,000. Well done. Congratulations. And your bet. 10,000 again. 20,000. All right. Hey, we're on a little streak here. Let's see if we can get a little lady luck our way. We got a 6. 8 versus a 10. And your 8 will hit. 8 hits and becomes a 18. Very good. 18 will stand. And we have a 12. Okay. 12 must hit. 12 bust. Congratulations. $20,000. Yeah, no, I personally, I can't. Yeah, it's just, I would get so stressed out. I would get so stressed out, I don't even really gamble. Sometimes when I'm out, say about 20,000. If I'm out with my friends, we may go out and hit the table sometimes, but, you know, yeah, there's a reason they call it gambling and not, I don't know, earning money. You can, but it's gambling. 14 against a 2. 14 against a 2. I'd probably stand. This is likely going to be a bust hand. 14 will stand, and we have a 2 turns into a 6. 6 hits. 6 turns into a 16. That's what you wanted to see, and now I have to hit. And, wow, that is a lucky 4 for the house. Lucky 4 for the house. All right, your bet. 10,000. Okay, 10,000. All right, betting $10,000, and we have a 3. And we have a 13 versus our 10. And a 13 on a 10 will hit. 13 hits and becomes a 15. 15 on a 10. You are supposed to hit. It's a very scary hit, but you are supposed to. 15 hits. How about a 6? Oh, too much. Terribly sorry. We were showing 17. Okay. And your bet. $10,000 bet. We're betting $10,000. And we have a 10. And we have a 20. Nicely done. Versus a 9. You will, of course, stand. And turn into a 16. I must hit. 16. Bust. Congratulations. Leave it out there. Sounds wonderful. Betting $20,000, and here we go. We have a 10, and we have a 15 versus our 10. Again, tricky hand. You are supposed. The book does say to hit. Your call. Book hits. Okay, and we have a. Oof, too much. 13. Well, you just never know. You just never know, do you? And your bet, please. $10,000 bet. $10,000 bet. Very good. And best of luck. And we're showing a 4. And 12 versus our 10. 12 against a 10 will simply hit. How about a 9? How about a 9? Look at 20. Wonderful job. Very good. It's always fun when I randomly call out the card that arrives. Doesn't happen very often, trust me. 20,000? Alright, letting it ride. Here we go, letting it ride. And we have a 10. How about a blackjack? 17 versus a 5. Well, you will stand on a 17 versus our 5. Big bust card for me. 15, see? There you go. There's the 10 we're talking about. And, well, closer than we wanted to. But a win is still a win. 22, 1 over. Congratulations. And same bet, 20,000. Alright, betting 20,000 again. You know, we have $20,000 on the table. 10, ooh, on a blackjack. And 20, well, close. Versus our 6 again. You, of course, will simply stand. And our 6 turns into a 9. 9 must hit 9, turns into a 12. 12 hits 12, turns into a 16. 16 hits and turns into a bust. Congratulations. 22. Okay, and same bet. 20,000. Betting $20,000. And we have a 3. And we have a 4 versus our 6. So 7 versus a 6. 7 against a 6 will simply hit. 7 hits and becomes a 17. Will stand. 6 turns into a 14. 14 must hit and bust. Nice to be on a streak. Congratulations. No, I genuinely want you to win. It's not my money. I'm just playing the rules of the game. I must hit till I have a hard 17 or better, but for me it's more fun when you win. It's just more fun. 20,000. Okay. $20,000 on the table, and we have a 3. And we have a 13 versus our 7. Trickier hand. 13, the book says hit. And 13 turns into a bust. And we were showing a 12 underneath. Terribly sorry. Your bet, please. Okay, 10,000. Betting $10,000. Alright, here we go. $10,000. And we have a 10. And we have a 17 versus our 4. And a 17 on a 4 will stand. 4 turns into a 6. 6 hits. 9. 9 must hit. 14 must hit. Ooh, 19. Long way to get to that one, but in the end, we did squeak out a victory. Well, what can you do? The cards are the cards, as they say. And your bet, please. Betting $10,000. Okay, $10,000. Here we go. And we have a 3. And we have a 6 versus our deuce. Now, you will simply hit. 6 will hit. And 6 turns into a 15. 15 against a 2 should stand. And 2 turns into a 12 for that exact reason. And this card should be a 10. Oof. So close. 21. Terribly sorry. Well, I guess you got one of those, I got one of those. You know, going back and forth. What are you gonna do? I doing okay on your beverage. Wonderful. And 10,000. Very good. 10,000. Here we go. 2. And 12 versus our 6. At a massive bust card, you are going to stand even on a 12. 6 turns into a 14. 14 must hit. 14 turns into a 19. Ooh. Well, we got lucky there. We got lucky there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Your bet, please. $10,000. Very good. Betting $10,000. Here we go. And we have a 10. And we have a 20. Very good. Versus our 6. You will, of course, long as it's not a 5. There we go. 26. Congratulations. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what we want to see, right? And letting it ride. Okay, letting it ride. $20,000 and 6 and a 16. Scary hand versus our 4. Not so scary. That's actually fine. You will stand, and let's see if we bust. 4 turns into a 12. And how about a monkey? There it is. Monkey see, monkey do. $20,000. Well played. Excellent work. Letting it ride. Letting it $40,000. Why not? Why not? Let's see what happens here. Here we go, my friend. And we have a deuce. And we have a 12 versus our 6. Again, terrible card for me. Standing for you. 6 turns into an 8. 8 turns into an 18. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fight on for another day, exactly. You fight on and you're bet. 10,000 on it, mellowing it back out. A tickle, mellowing it back out. $10,000 bet. And we have an 8. And we have a 11. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, versus my ace now. The question is, would you like to purchase insurance? No. And basically the book says never purchase insurance, but whenever you have an 11, you double down no matter what. So we're going to double down 20,000 on the table. How about a monkey? 18. Okay, here we go. 18. And we have a 16. 16. Excuse me. We have an 18 as well. Pardon me. Push. I got excited about doing other things, but you simply have a push. 18. Alright, you're bet. And 20,000? 20,000. There we go. And we'll go 4. And we'll go 8. Alright, 8 against 10. You simply hit. And again, you're not going to split 4s. There's no real payoff. So 8 hits and becomes a 19. Soft 19 against a 10. You're going to stand. 10 turns into a 20. Oof. Terribly sorry. Well, she comes and she goes. Doesn't she? Whoever she is, I don't know. The metaphorical. Lady Luck, I suppose. Your bet, please. 30,000. Feeling lucky. Okay, $30,000 bet. I'm not mad at that. Betting 30,000. Let's see what happens. We have 5. Not a great start. But we have a 15. Let's see what this is. An 8. Tricky, tricky call. The book says to hit. What would you care to do? You're going to go with the book. Alright, hitting 15. 15 becomes a 25. So sorry, but I had a 19, so you were better off giving it a go. And you bet $10,000. Okay, betting $10,000. Here we go. 4. And we have a 6 versus our 10. And a 6 and a 10 will hit. 6 hits becomes a 16. I know, the scariest one. You're supposed to hit 16. You want to do it? Alright, here we go. Hitting that 16. How about a 5? Oof, no dice. No dice on that. Bust. So sorry. But we had to try. Had to try 10,000. Alright, 10,000. Well, the ups and the downs, the swings, as they say. We have a 9. Let's see if the table heats up for you. Hey, 20 is always good. Versus a 4, you will stand on that beautiful 20. And a 4 will turn into a 9. And a 9 will turn into a 14. And a 14 will turn into a... Ooh. Well, that's just unlucky. I'm sorry. That is just unlucky. Unlucky. Let's see if the table will heat up for us in the bottom part of our shoe. 10,000? 10,000. No. not too. Let's see what happens here. 10,000. We have 10. We have a 14 versus our 7. Again, tricky hand. You're supposed to hit because this is supposed to be a 10, so 14 hits. How about a 7? 17 though. And you will stand. And we have a 13. 13 must hit. And a 13 becomes a 19. Yeah. Bit of a cold streak, wouldn't you say? Bit of a cold streak. Your bet, my friend. Okay, 10,000. All right, let's bet 10,000. Let's see here. Rub the felt for luck. Rub the felt for luck. Here we go. $10,000 gets a 6. $10,000 gets an 11. Now that's fun. What do we have? An 8. Okay, perfect. Well, you know what to do. You always double down here. And how about a monkey? Oh, monkey, I just needs a 10 card. And there it is. Congratulations, 21. And we have 17. Beautiful. There we go. Boom, boom. $20,000 in profit. Well done. And letting it ride. Okay, letting it ride. I like it. I like it. Here we go. Letting it ride. We have a deuce. And we have a 11 again. Uh-oh. Versus our 10. Now. Alright, you know what to do. Come on now. 40 grand. Yeah, that's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 80 grand on the table. Can we get a monkey? Can we get a monkey? Oh, beautiful. The monkey has a ribbon, and we have a 17 for us. That is a big hand. That is a solid win. 1, 2, 3, 40,000. 1, 2, 3, 40,000. 80 grand. 80,000. Feels good, doesn't it? Nicely played. Nicely done. Alright, your bet. 30 grand. Okay, 30,000. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we're gonna get a streak here, right? A little streaky streak, and we have a deuce. And we have a soft 13 versus our 9. Now, soft 13 on a 9 will just simply hit. So soft 13 hits, and soft 13 becomes a... Ooh. That soft 14 will, of course, hit. Soft 14 hits and becomes a... Strange hand here. Soft 16. Soft 16 will hit and becomes a hard 16. Do you want to keep going? The book says you're supposed to. The book says you're supposed to. What do you want to do? You're going to stand. Interesting choice. Okay. Alright, and we have a 17. Curious what the next card is going to be. I know it's scary to hit a 16. It's scary. I can't stand it. It's just terrifying. $10,000 bet. Okay, betting $10,000. And we have a... Would have been a 5, so you would have hit blackjack. Not blackjack, but 21. Oh well. And we have a 15 versus our 7. But you never would have known, of course. And a 15 against a 7. Again, you are supposed to hit. Alright, let's hit that 15 and get a bust. And we have a 17. Yeah, well. Oh, good old lady luck, huh? Okay. And your bet, please. Can I offer another beverage? The same way. Coral, can we have one more Patron, a couple rocks? Thank you so much. Your bet. Alright. 10,000. Alright, betting 10,000. And let's go with a 9. How about that? And how about a 16 scary hand versus our 9? Again, 16. You're supposed to hit. I know. Here we go. How about that 5? How about that 5? Ooh, too much. Too much. Terribly sorry. Yeah. You just never know. You just never know. Say bet 10,000. Okay, 10,000. And let's go with an ace. Ooh, come on now. How about a monkey? How about a... Alright, well, we always split aces and eights. Seven's not a terrible or great card either way. So we're going to split these. You get one card apiece. And here we go. We got a 21. Look at that. Beautiful. We have a 15, 7, and we go 17. Well, this wins this and this. So 15,000. We do lose this one here, though. But still made a $5,000 profit. Well, I'm not sure exactly when the rule changed, but pretty much all modern casinos don't let you hit multiple hands after splitting aces. This is the way it is, because it works out in the casino's favor, which is why they do it. Alright, we get a 10, and we have a 20. Wonderful. Versus our 10. Now, you of course will stand, and we have a 20, so push. What am I doing? Push. Sorry about that eye in the sky, I apologize. And, look it out. Alright, $10,000 bet, and here we go. We have a 3. And we have a 13 versus our 2. Okay, now a 13 against a 2. The 13 only stands against a 4, 5, 6. Against a 2, you are supposed to hit. How about an 8? How about an 8? 14. 14 against a 2. Book definitely says stand. In fact, I think I was wrong. In fact, I think you were supposed to stand on that. But let's see how that ends up balancing out. So the 6 turns into a 15. And the 15 turns into a bust. Hey, perhaps we have balanced the world of blackjack. Now that the gods are happy with us for getting back to equilibrium. I have no idea if that's true. Leaving it out there. Okay, 20,000. Good luck. 20,000. And we have an ace. Oh, how about it? Come on, how about the monkey? Oh, 17. Interesting. Versus our 10. Now, soft 17 against a 10. The book actually recommends you hit. That's why the house, we have to hit a soft 17 as well, because it gives us a mathematical advantage by a fraction of a percentage point. So the book does say hit against a 10, soft 17. I mean, how about a 4? Ooh. Well, now we have an 18. So you're going to stand on that 18. Alright, stand. And now we have a 19. Rude. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Alright. Your bet, please. 20,000. Okay. Okay. We're warming up again. We're warming up here. 20,000. Then we have a king. Come on now. We have a 12. Not so much. Versus a 5, but that's good. So you are going to stand. 5 turns into a 15 like it's supposed to. Something bigger than a 6. Perfect. It's all you needed. As long as it was bigger than a 6. Letting it ride. Okay, I like it. I like it. Alright, here we go. 40 grand. There we go. That's a big one. 10. And we have a 20. Versus our 2. Well, the odds are in your favor. You, of course, will stand. And we have a 13. 13 must hit. And we have a soft 13. Now we have a hard 13. 13 must hit. And 13 becomes a 17. And that is a win for you. Wow. The $40,000 bets have paid off now. Fascinating. Fascinating. 40,000. Okay, betting $40,000. Let's see if the streak will continue. And we have an ace. Oh, come on now. How about a monkey? Do it. Do soft 15. Versus our 10. Okay, now you will, of course, just hit a soft 15. How about have a hard 15. The question is, what do you want to do? You are supposed to hit that. What's your gut tell you? Let it ride. Interesting. You just could stand. Okay. And we have a 16. Uh-oh. Survey says 17. Should have hit. You just don't know what the cards are gonna do you? You just don't know. Your bet. 40 grand again. Oh, 40 grand. 1, 2, 3, 40 grand. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen, was it? Here we go. And we have an ace. Nice. And let's see, how about the 10 card you deserve? 18, not bad. Versus our 4. Now, an 18 versus a 4. Now, this is a weird one. The book actually says to double down here. I know, because a 4 is such a bust card that you just assume it's going to bust, so you might improve your hand, but you can't bust, so that's why the book says give it a gamble, yeah? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. That soft 18 turns into a hard 18. Alright, there you go. And we have a 4, 9, 9 must hit, 9 turns into a 16, 16 must hit, and ba-boom. That is a nice hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 40,000, and another 1, 2, 3, and make that 4. Whew. Lovely, lovely hands of cards there. Nicely played. Nicely played. And what would you care to do? One more hand. Alright, it's been working. Let's do another 40 grand. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 40,000. And here we go. Best of luck. And we have a 3. And we have a 6 versus our 10. Now, 3, of course, was simply, 6 will hit. 6 turns into a 13. 13 hits. 13 turns into a 23. And we have a 20. So, back to us. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for today. Very, very good. Let's see how we ended up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that makes 100,000. And 200,000. So you still made 10, 20, 30, $40,000 in your little session today. Not a bad little bit of pocket change, I'd say. What's that? You're gonna give 1,000 to me. Oh my goodness, that is incredibly generous. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so very, very much. Well, I'm glad I could assist. You never would have doubled down on that hand. The soft 18 against the 4. Yeah, that's a weird one.